when you talk about mule strategy, it's not just about onboarding, it's not just about transaction monitoring, it's about a combination of a whole bunch of things.
What are the three things that the new account fraud approach is going to help a bank solve for onboarding?
So I think when you talk about mule strategy, it's not just about onboarding, it's not just about transaction monitoring, it's about a combination of a whole bunch of things. I think what we're starting to see the banks do is, as they refresh their overall detection strategy, they're starting at the point of onboarding because that's the point of inception of the risk. But they're thinking about how do I carry that sophistication on through the journey. So in addition to that strong onboarding process, the ability to detect the synthetic IDs, the bots, the impersonation risk, etc., and using the score and the risk signals that you generate at onboarding to inform future mule decisions, such as an inbound payment coming into account, which is another hot topic, which to your point, we could spend 25 minutes talking about. But somebody that has a medium risk onboarding score with a medium risk inbound payment 7 days later, those two things assessed in isolation perhaps aren't enough to trigger action from the bank, but suddenly you combine two amber flags and they can quite easily become a red flag. And I think the final thing, Rich, is the banks in industry have done a really good job in terms of educating consumers around the risk of scams. Don't do this. If somebody calls you, watch out for this particular type of email coming in. I think what the banks haven't done a good enough job of is educating people on the risk of muling. We spoke at the start, if we go full circle around the fact there are different types of mules, you've got the purpose open mules, but you've also got people that are convinced to become mules and are recruited. And I think they're broadly unaware of the financial and life repercussions they can have if they facilitate financial crime. Taking 10% of a transaction throughput might seem appealing when you're 21, but the damage it can do longer term is something that I think we need to do a better job of informing the industry on.